I'm going to pass this one faster because I've been talking about this target audience website. So that's basically, what we are talking here is you have to design your site for your target audience. We'll get into one of the usability, which it will cover more of the target audience sites. Now, how many of you knew before today what is a website usability is? Okay, good. That's big. We all can be in-house experts. It doesn't have to be. Now, for you, what, I forgot your name?
Shannon.
Shannon. For you, like in one term, what would be good usability for your website?
The navigation was the most important. We have a lot of services, and they all needed to be called to the forefront so that nothing was nestled within anything else.
Okay. Brian?
Todd.
I'm sorry.
It's it's basically getting our financial advisors to go to the product pages that they need to see.
So you're looking for a better call to action,
Yeah.
so they can find it. Do you all agree that a good navigation is when you allow the users every single link that they can go to, from one page? Is that a good navigation? No, it's not, because you need to have enough information on your website, but you have to be the director. You have to put yourself as the consumer thinking like, okay, if I'm here and I may be looking for this, what is the question I may ask? So now that is the answer you bring to them. So now they can get into a maze with a map. They know exactly how to go where. Because the website, if you are trying to optimize the website for the search engines, you have to have content. That's why the search engines creates relevancy. So without having content, you want to bring like 5-slide website. Well, it's not going to do that good in organic optimization. So that's why you have to have content, but you don't want to bore your customers. With the advanced technologies nowadays, you can even bring in more interactive media to your website. We have been doing a lot of videos on a website because you can stream the video, or you can have the visibility increase having the video on YouTube too, because that will bring in traffic for you. So as different areas are getting adjusted, before people used to say, well, pictures are 10 times better than Word. Now it's like video is like 100 times better than pictures. So again, you want to centralize your users' attention to one spot. You want to know like, okay, here's what I want them to see. How do I do that? And that's when you can discuss with a good graphic designer or good ad agency, whoever is your expert, or in-house marketing directors, to understand, well, okay, here's our goal. How can we do that online on the website? People to look at this spot, people to look at that spot. And you do your navigation around that. You do your call to action around that. You don't want to do too much asking around is, hey, give us your information, we'll send you this. Then people get like, well, I don't need to give you anything. I can go to like 20 other websites. They'll give us all the information. So you have to understand, when you're talking with your customer, up to what is the level, up to where you can ask and they don't object that, they are okay to give that much information. That's where you want to stop. Because once either they contact you, either via phone, either via the website, that's when you can take over the sale because you have direct contact with that person. That's what you're trying to create, is having communications when they're coming to a website. So you have to make it very simple, very easy for them to be able to contact you. A lot of time, when you go to the internet, even if you do a search, let's say Chicago-centric search, you may find companies from Vancouver all over the places because it's not just like a yellow page, it is only Chicago places. So if your target audience is geographically located, it's important for them to understand you're in Chicago or you're in a suburb in Chicago. If you have a contact phone number, always try to have a local number up there too. That creates a branding. You're local. Again, if you're trying to be national, then you have to be more like, okay, well, we may want to put our 800 line, make it easier for someone to contact us. And again, it is that simple. It is not rocket science how you make the most usable website. The matter is what the goals and objective you're setting, and then how you can achieve that talking with your customers. And that's why gathering information from your customer is also important from your website. Just because somebody's buying, you should not stop reviewing their feedback. You should always have a system in place where you can get feedback from them, like, hey, so-and-so, what did you like, what don't you like? And then gather them. Don't just go by one person's. Look at the statistics. Take the majority of your people's feedback and then adjust based on it, because you have to adjust. If you don't adjust, your site will look like it was done 20 years ago, because technology moves very fast.